Today is about celebrating the 100 days before the opening ceremony, celebrating the fact the world's coming here. It was my opportunity also to thank and honour the millions of people in the UK that are now helping us to deliver these games. But it is also, a recognition that we still have a lot of work to do. There's no complacency in any corner of our organisation. We will be doing everything. The athlete in me tells me that I never wanted to be thrown anything in an Olympic final that I hadn't been thrown 1,000 times before on the training track. That is absolutely what we're now doing. We're testing. We're refining, we're modifying, we're learning from those test events to put something together that primarily works for the competitors. And if it works for the competitors, then so much else of it will go well. And there's a level of excitement, particularly amongst elite level competitors, whether it was triathletes in Tokyo, the swimmers I met in Los Angeles, the gymnasts in Beijing, or the runners in Morocco. They absolutely want to come and show their talents in this city. Often, and they recognise this, in front of communities that are healthy and vibrantly living in this city.
I think the first message is we're ready. We're right on schedule. Still lots of work to do, but we're convinced that come the opening ceremony, we can welcome the world with great confidence and put on a fantastic show. I think the great thing about London 2012 is right from the bid phase through to winning the right to host the Games to 100 days to go, getting things right for the athletes has been at the heart of our preparations. And it makes perfect sense. One of the things that everybody will remember is the performance, particularly of the British athletes, but of all the athletes from around the world. So it's in our interest in putting on the Games to make sure that we give them the best possible conditions. They produce the brilliant performances, and if you like, that kind of feel-good factor that gives is really important for London. One of the things as an athlete, when you're faced with a huge challenge, is you take confidence from what you've achieved in the past. And I think London 2012, right from the very beginning of our bid phase, has hit all its deadlines, has kept within budget, has been on time, has been on schedule. So although there is still a huge amount to do, I've got great confidence in the teams that we've assembled, that we will be ready come the 27th of July for the opening ceremony. And even before then, for the torch relay, which starts on May the 19th in Land's End. And we will continue our excellent work right the way through to the end of the Paralympic Games.
What we're trying to do is to use London 2012 to re-energise young people through sport. If you look at the new school games, if you look at the £250 million of the lottery money that's going to grassroots facilities, if you look at the 12 million children in 20 countries around the world touched by international inspiration, the fact that we will be the first country to have the same amount of funding available to our Olympic athletes for the Rio cycle as for our home games. You look at the number of major events that are coming to this country in the 8 years afterwards. It's an incredibly compelling package. If we cannot turn around sports participation on the back of this, we never will. I'm absolutely confident about that, and I'm confident because we've made such good progress in terms of construction and operations that we've got lots of time at the tail end now to test and to refine and refine. We're going through testing exercises at government level, at organising committee level, to make sure all these things are right. You can never ever be 100% sure with either security or transport, but I'm as confident as I possibly can be 100 days out that we'll not only move people around but also deliver safe and secure games.
I think today, 100 days to go, means that everyone is going to get excited. Everyone in London, everyone in the UK and everyone in the world is going to get excited about London 2012. All my friends are going to be supporting me on the 26th of July when I run through Camden, and from the 27th of July onwards through the Olympic Games. Obviously, it's an absolute honour to be able to carry the Olympic torch through my community and showing that young people can make a difference. I volunteer a lot in my community, and I volunteer with disabled children over my school holidays on a residential basis. So that means caring for them 24/7, sleeping in the same room with them, and just making sure they have an absolute amazing time on their residential holiday.